New York City car accident lawyer Samantha Kucher. Car accidents are among the leading causes of serious injuries and fatalities today, both in NY and around the country. In 2020 alone, a year when we drove significantly less, the National Safety Council reported that 42,060 people lost their lives on American roads. This represented an 8% increase over the previous year. At Cucker Law, we understand the pain, frustration, and anxiety that go hand in hand with a car accident. Our skilled New York car accident attorneys work tirelessly to represent victims of car accidents and their families to help ensure they get the justice and compensation they deserve. If you have been injured in a car accident in New York, we are here to help. Car accident in NY, lawyer explains. Here in New York City, the sheer amount of automobile and pedestrian traffic on our streets and avenues can be the perfect storm for traffic accidents and the devastating injuries and deaths they cause. These leave accident victims with painful injuries, significant medical bills, time lost from work, and other economic damages. Car accidents can result in bruising and contusions, concussions and other traumatic brain injuries, neck injuries and whiplash. Spinal cord injuries and paralysis, fractures and other orthopedic injuries, catastrophic injuries, internal organ injuries. Internal bleeding, post-traumatic stress disorder and other psychological issues, chronic pain, and wrongful death. Failure to properly treat the injury caused by an automobile crash can have lasting consequences. Unfortunately, many of these car accidents in NY are caused by the negligence and recklessness of others and could have been avoided. Car accident lawyer from Cucker Law looks at car accident aftermath in New York. Very few experiences create the level of stress and overwhelm that a car accident does. So much happens in the hours, days, and weeks after an accident, and during it all, a victim is required to make critical decisions concerning their future. All the decisions following an auto accident demand a lot of time and attention. NY car collisions are unfortunate at best and deadly at worst. A car accident can result in tremendous physical, emotional, and financial hardship and expensive litigation, not only for the victim but often for the whole family. Speak with New York City car accident attorneys before turning to insurance. For most of us, we turn to insurance after an accident. We were taught that the first place to look for relief or demand compensation after a car collision or injury was the insurance industry in our county, which had our backs and could help in the case of an emergency. However, it has become more challenging to get adequate and fair compensation without the representation of a top-notch attorney. In New York, before you speak with an insurance adjuster who is looking to limit your settlement or accept any settlement with the insurance company, get the advice of a New York car accident lawyer to understand what you are legally entitled to. This may be far more than the insurance company is offering in a settlement. NY car accident lawyers explains, what does no-fault insurance state mean? In the state of New York, we have no-fault insurance laws when it comes to car accident cases. This means that if you were involved in an accident in the state, you look toward your own insurance first to be compensated for injuries and damages, regardless of who was at fault for the car accident. This does not mean, however, that nobody is at fault for an accident. Fault definitely comes into play in many injury claims in NYC. In New York, all drivers are responsible for carrying insurance with minimum coverage of $25,000 per $50,000 per person, incident for bodily injury, $50,000 per $100,000 per person, incident for death benefits, $10,000 for property damages. In New York City, in the case of an injury that exceeds your benefit limits, you may also have the ability to file a claim or lawsuit against the at-fault party after a car crash or any car accident. Under our comparative fault rules, even if you are partially at fault for the accident, you can still be compensated for a portion of your damages. How can Cucker Law Group help if your car was in an accident in New York? A car accident can set off a chain of stressful events that can test the resolve of anyone. Although your auto accident case could be difficult and you could be going through hard times, you are not alone. At Cucker Law, you can expect our team of diligent New York City car accident attorneys to be your strongest advocates, working hard on getting you the compensation you are legally entitled to for your injuries and damages. When working on the accident case at Cucker Law, our NYC car accident lawyers build a strong case by Conducting accurate, in-depth investigations to determine what caused the accident and who was at fault when it comes to car collisions. Collecting and analyzing available and critical evidence of the accident, such as witness testimony, surveillance video footage, cell phone records, and other evidence. Utilizing key professional witnesses such as medical witnesses and accident recreation engineers to calculate all the damages. Analyzing and evaluating injuries and your long-term prognosis after the accident, ensuring that you get not only compensated for present injuries but also recognize costs for interventions that may be required in the future. Negotiating with the insurance company to help ensure that your settlement is fair and comprehensive and covers all the damages, and representing you in a court of law should we be unable to get a fair settlement through negotiation. When you are hurt in an accident and least able to fight for your own rights, our firm is there for you each step of the way. With our in-depth processes, investigative skills, and extensive experience with personal injury and car accident law, our firm will work towards the best possible outcome for your car accident injury claim. Common causes of car accidents and car injuries in New York. At Cucker Law, our NYC auto accident attorneys have worked with a wide range of clients who have been injured in accidents caused by driver distraction or inattention. Distracted car driving is now the leading cause of car accidents in the United States and New York City today. Despite our current laws making it illegal to use any handheld device while driving a car, car accidents involving distracted drivers continue to increase in the city. Drunk driving or drug-impaired driving. A driver who gets behind the wheel of a car after consuming alcohol or a drug, whether illicit or a prescription drug, drives with a reduced ability to focus and react quickly if necessary. Although every driver knows that driving a car while under the influence of alcohol or drugs is illegal and can lead to accidents, it still is one of the most common causes of car accidents today. Reckless car driving, car speeding, unsafe lane changes, tailgating, aggressive car driving, and other behavior result in countless car accidents and collisions in New York City each day. A driver failing to abide by traffic laws, disregarding traffic laws, lights, stop signs, failing to yield, and other unlawful behaviors of the car driver results in car accidents in New York. Vehicle malfunctions and lack of car maintenance by the driver, from tire blowouts to ineffective braking systems, results in a staggering number of accidents each year. Road hazards, from potholes to roadway debris. Every car driver knows that these hazards are common on our city streets and can cause serious accidents. If you or someone you love has been injured in a car accident in New York, get critical legal advice about your rights before you go any further and possibly get shortchanged. Contact a New York City personal injury attorney at Cucker Law for a no-cost, no-obligation consultation so you can understand your legal rights after a car accident in NYC. Whether your accident was big or small, we are here to help. Call us today at 929-563-6780 for free consultation and review of your case.